Hi, today I'm making viazi. I want to cook something unique for my family. So I feel like, why don't I do some recording today? At least as we continue with our story. So, so many people asking me on the last video I did on house girls. I also had my own mistakes. One of the mistakes I've ever done when I was working as a house girl, nilisugua ile stainless sufuria. Zile zinakuanga black inside. So me, I suguad those sufurias until they became so white. Wow. Another mistake I've ever done. I was told to wipe leather shoes. Mimi nikapanguza na maji. Well, I did so many mistakes while I was working as a house help those days. So there are so many mistakes I've ever done. There's this question someone asked me. I had forgotten. Why did you decide to name your child Akinye? Akinye, my dad, I'm a Luo. But we grew up. My great-grandfather shifted from Luo land to Luya land. So that's how we became to live in Luya land. But we are originally Luo. So my dad used to teach me Luo more often. And I was so much in love with Luo language. So that's why I thought of when I had this, even myself, I used to say that when I have my child, I will name her a Luo name. So that's how I named my daughter Akinye. Yeah. What is another question? Oh, another question I was asked is why is it that the bosses walikuwa nakatalia ID yako? Let me tell you, in the bureau where tulikuanga tunachukuliwa, when a boss come to take you from the bureau, he pays. So anakulipia wewe na analipa pia yake. There's that fee you pay as a boss before you take a house help. Because you see, this bureau people have wamekutafutia msichana, and also where they keep these ladies, they have to pay rent and everything. So when they come to pick you, they have to pay for you, and also them, they pay a fee. By the time I left those days, it used to be 1,200, 600 mine, 600 hers, the boss. So nowadays, I don't know how much it is nowadays. I'm just checking if there's somebody at the door. So I don't know how much they pay nowadays, but those days it used to be 1,200. So wakati unaenda kazi unakatwa hiyo 600, the first salary unakatwa hiyo 600. So some bosses unaona wana feel your pain, but you see, as a house lady, house girl, let me help you. Ukienda tu place uone hiyo place uwezani na jitoe tu. Hakuna haja ya kufanya mistake yenye itakuja kwa affect, like unafanyia mtoto mabaya ama like unafanyia boss mabaya alafu kuja ushikwe ama ikwe tu inakuhound. No need. If you feel like you're not comfortable somewhere, just go. Hizi kazi za nyumba huwezi kosa. You just only need, so long as you have your original ID, huwezi kosa. Kama mimi nilikuwa natoka place, narudi bureau, alafu najua watu wa bureau pia ni werevu. Ukirudi hivi, anajuanga tu huyu hapa mahali hatakaa. Wanakupeleka hapa wakijua tu hutakaa. Ukirudi hivi ashapata mdosi mwingine amekuconnect. They are also clever. You know that. So if you go somewhere and you feel you're not comfortable with that place, just go, move. Toka, jitoe. Hakuna haja ukae hapo ufanye makosa, shtukie tu umenini. Because they have some bosses when you wanaweza kuprovoke your anger. You're also a human being. You'll feel that anger, right? And you might end up doing something wrong. And that something wrong you will do, it might affect you and also your family, your children, if you have children, your family too. Like for example, upate umechapa mtoto, umemuumiza, ushikwe. Sasa watoto wako naye waanze kuteseka. Familia yako ianze kuwa na stress. Ama umchape ndati nini, kwanza hawa watoto wenye wamelelewa, hawa watoto wadosi, unajua wanakuanga so fragile. Sio kama hawa ushago wenye wamezoea tough life. Ona kama fragile, unaweza hata mwekelea slap moja ushtukia mtoto ameanguka na kidogo kidogo ameenda. Then ushikwe. Bure tu. Kitu yenye ungeavoid just because si hasira umefikiria vitu umefanywa na mama yake, una revenge kwa mtoto. So when you go somewhere and you feel like you're not comfortable that place, just go. Just mwambie unataka kwenda. No need ya kukaa hapo. Because you'll end up hurting someone. And your family is the one that will be affected. And you imagine, you don't have that money to bail you. You don't have that enough cash to bail yourself out. So what will you do? Languish in prison. Then your children will suffer. And yet ulitoka kwenda kuwatafutia. And then stress kwa family. You see. So my fellow house helps. If you go somewhere and you feel you can't bear it anymore, just go. Hakuna mtu atakukatalia. Mimi nilishaikuwa na mmoja alikuwa anataka kunikatalia, like siendi mpaka nafunga mlango. I had to threaten him. I told him, you know what, this is your house, but I know it better than you think you know it. Naweza kuumiza vibaya sana. Toka kwa hiyo mlango ama nikuumize. Aliona tu nimechange. Akaamua tu kuniachilia. But see ati nilikuwa I meant what I was saying. But I just saw that huyu hatutawezana. And the only way, because anajifanya anataka kunisumbua, ni kumthreaten so that he can let me go. So you see. And we have these bosses, ukisema unaenda. Ukishafika sitting room, angalie bag yako, umwage kila kitu chini, angalie kama umemwibia kitu. So just do it and leave him and go. No need of pressurizing yourself with some things that will come to haunt you later. So, my fellow house help, when you're working as a house help, humble yourself. If you get a place that is so good for you, stay there and also be faithful. Yeah, we have those good bosses who treat you like their own. Also, kitaka ufanyiwe mazuri pia wewe kwa mzuri. Usikue tu at like unataka kufanyiwa mazuri na wewe mwenyewe ni kichwa ngumu, ukitumwa hautaki. Kiambiwa hii hautaki. But for me, kuna places pengine pia ni wazuri first days, after some time unaanza kuona the real colors. So hata mimi nilikuwa naona sasa ameanza kuchange, and I decide acha nisonge mbele. So today I was just encouraging you. Na wale wenye wanafanya kazi ya nyumba, msife moyo. One day God will see you through. Just work hard, tia bidii, and stay positive. Always stay positive. Usijihurumia ama jifanya like where did I go wrong? Usijihurumia in life. Stay positive and stay strong and be courageous. And God definitely will lift you from one stage to another. Okay guys, today siko na mengi ya kuongea. Hivyo tu kidogo. Prepare supper for my family. Let's meet in my next video. Tukiendelea na story. Kama if we will continue with my life story, well and good. If we will continue with another short story out of my life story, also well and good. But we shall meet in my next video. I'll be posting it soon. Probably over the weekend. At least 1 or 2. So that we can continue with our story. A life story. As a lot continue unfolding in my life. And how God has lifted me from one place to another. I think I'm catching a cold. I've been sneezing lately. I don't know. So, let's meet in my next video. We'll talk more. Have a good time.